Ni hao YouTube, what's going on? Zalan to China. I'm back in Germany for my 2 months holidays and I just came back from Harbin. So in this video, I will tell you the top 5 things I wish I had known before I visited the Harbin Snow and Ice World 2020. Enjoy this video. So I've been living in Harbin for more than 6 years now, and many people always ask me the same questions. I try to sum up the most frequent questions about the Harbin Ice and Snow World in this video. Number 1, many people ask me, how can I get to the Snow and Ice World Festival? Where is it located? Can I take a bus? Do I need a cab? Do I have to book a whole trip or anything? Very simple, very simple. I'll show you on the map where the Snow and Ice World in Harbin is located. It is located in the north of the river, the so-called Songhua River. You have to cross the bridge in order to reach the Snow and Ice World, and the best way to get there, in my opinion, is by cab, by taxi. It doesn't matter wherever you are in Harbin, the best way to travel to the Snow and Ice World is by taxi, and it is not expensive, believe me. You will pay 5, 6, maybe 7 US dollars or euros to go there from your hotel, and maybe you're lucky and you're staying in the Shangri-La Hotel close to the river, and it is really not far. You will be able to get there within 30 minutes. Don't try to travel by bus. In my opinion, it's kind of a hassle. The bus is super cheap, yes, but traveling by bus in Harbin is more like, I think it's not very convenient. You have to wait for the bus. It's cold outside. The buses are cramped and full with people, and it's just not worth it. The most convenient way to travel is by cab, and just forget about the rest. Number 2 of the things I wish I had known before I visited the Snow and Ice World is about the time. Very often people ask me, when is the best time to travel to the Snow and Ice World? Well, that is simple. First, let me tell you, concerning the month of the year. The Snow and Ice World usually opens in the end of December already and is opened until the end of February. The big official public open ceremony of the Snow and Ice World takes place on the 5th of January. Usually, right? And you have those big fireworks and stuff, and this is a good time to go, because there is this opening ceremony and speech, and maybe you will be in TV and you will see amazing fireworks. But also prepare that on this day of the year, there will be everyone. And usually when it's not too warm, you will be able to visit the Snow and Ice World until the end of February, probably the 25th or something like this, I guess. What about the time on your watch? What is the best time? I highly recommend to go to the Snow and Ice World, or to reach the Snow and Ice World, around 2 p.m. You might need another 30 minutes to buy your ticket. Once you enter the Snow and Ice World, it's around 2:30, and at around 3:30 the sun goes down. It's getting dark. So when you go there around 2 p.m, it means that you can see the Snow and Ice World during daylight with its beautiful facets of blue colors, light blue, dark blue, white. So you can see those really bright and blue ice castles, which is also really beautiful. And the best time is around 3 o'clock, 3:30, 4ish, you know, when the sun goes down. Wow, you can see the whole Snow and Ice World in a beautiful orange, pink, yellow sunlight, red, you know, it's beautiful. This is, in my opinion, this is the most beautiful thing ever. And then the lights turn on like step by step, like one castle after the other is illuminated in this beautiful light. And you can see how this process go on, how the lights in different colors are changing in the ice city. So in my opinion, the best time to visit is between 2 o'clock in the afternoon and 6 o'clock in the evening. 4 hours to visit the snow and ice road is perfectly fine, perfectly enough. And around 4:30 it might be pitch black. The sun is already down, and that's absolutely perfect. Yeah, between 2 and 6 in the evening. Number 3 of the things you should know before visiting the Harbin Ice and Snow World is how to protect yourself against the cold. Very, very often people ask me like, how cold is Harbin? Or what should I wear in order to protect myself? Where should I buy stuff? Where can I buy good clothes? How can I protect my camera? And so on and so on. So it's just about, everything is about the cold weather in Harbin. Let me tell you, Harbin can be cold, but it doesn't have to be cold. For example, this year in the afternoon, we had like minus 15 degrees Celsius, minus 18 degrees Celsius. And the weather in Harbin is very dry. So it's not wet and cold, it's dry and cold. And as long as you wear good clothes, this kind of cold weather won't do you any harm. Absolutely no big deal. Sometimes I feel minus 5 degrees in Germany is colder than minus 20 degrees in Harbin, because the cold weather in Germany is wet and cold, and this sneaks into your clothes and you very soon start freezing, and that's different in Harbin. But I gotta tell you, as soon as it gets dark in Harbin, this is the time when you will start freezing. You will have temperatures around minus 30 degrees Celsius in the evening, sometimes even minus 35 degrees Celsius. And this is when you really have to protect yourself against the cold. Watch this video here on top to learn how to properly dress during your visit in Harbin. This might be really, really helpful for you. Many people thank me already for this. So in order to make this short, always wear more than you think is necessary. Number 1 rule. And very often I did the mistake to not protect my head well enough and not to protect my feet well enough. So this is something you really have to take care of. So watch this video here. Link is in the description here for you. And I will tell you in detail what you should wear. Now, how to protect your camera gear. You will experience that your batteries will run empty very, very soon if you don't protect them well. I will do a video about this probably next week and show you how to protect your camera gear. You can also check this out here. But here, really short, I just want to tell you, take all of your batteries, like mobile phone battery, mobile phone camera gear, power packs, all kind of batteries you need, and place them in a warm place. This can be your underwear. You just need some kind of bag or something. I will show this to you in the video I'm currently doing. This place can be a lunchbox filled with heating packs, or there is this warming bottles. I bought one of those and I will show this to you in our video, in the next video. Or you can place those batteries and your mobile phone in the inner pocket of your jacket. Maybe that's already a bit too cold. Maybe you can use your pocket here, you know, under your sweater. Or I'd recommend maybe to wear a belt, some kind of belt, and to put those batteries here. Just the closer you put the batteries to your body, the better. This is everything I want to tell you here for this. Number 4 of the questions people always ask me is, what should I bring to the Snow and Ice Festival? Should I bring food? Is it expensive there? Are there any restaurants? Can I charge my batteries? You know, stuff like this. So let me tell you, on the Snow and Ice Festival, there is places and restaurants where you can go and buy stuff like cookies, coffee, tea, soups, hamburgers, sausages, stuff like this. But in my opinion, it is super overpriced. It is really expensive and it is not really good. I mean, there's much better food in Harbin, and what they offer there is like, I wouldn't buy it, and it's just super expensive. Beef noodles for 50 yuan or 45 yuan or stuff like this. It's cheaper at the airport in Shanghai. So what I would recommend is bring your own food, bring your own drinks, use a thermos flask, and put your coffee, put your own tea. It will stay warm if you wrap it well. If you have a really high quality one, your drink will stay warm. Take some cake, some cookies, something that doesn't freeze because of the bloody cold weather, and you always have something to eat. There is places to warm up. You just go inside, you have a seat somewhere in the corner, you can have your coffee and your cookies and your cake. I wouldn't buy anything to drink or to eat over there, to be honest with you. Unfortunately, I did not see many places where you could charge your batteries or phones or camera equipment stuff or whatever. So make sure to carry enough power banks with you, or at least enough batteries, and keep them warm. And something you should also not forget to bring is your passport. Very often at the check-in of your tickets, they will also want to see your passport. Sometimes they still let you go through, even if you don't carry a passport, but it's always like a hassle. And just always carry your passport with you when you stay in Harbin, and don't lose it. Once you leave the Snow and Ice World, you will see a big parking lot with millions of cars and taxis waiting, queuing, and you will feel a little bit lost. If you don't use WeChat Pay and Didi, it means that you have to rely on a regular cab. This is actually no problem. You leave the Snow and Ice World, you walk 50 meters ahead, or maybe 100 meters, and probably you will see a long queue of people queuing and waiting for cabs. Now, please bear in mind, it will probably take you 20 or 30 minutes to wait for a cab here. And it is bloody cold in the evening, and when you have to queue in that line. So make sure to leave the Snow and Ice World, let's say 20 minutes or 30 minutes before you start freezing. Don't leave the Snow and Ice World when you're already freezing, because you have to bear in mind you still have to wait 30 or 20 minutes in order to get a cab, right? And when you use WeChat Pay and you can order a Didi, this is a little bit better, because while you are waiting for the Didi, there's those little huts. You can wait inside. It's really warm, nice and cozy. You can go inside and wait for your Didi from the inside. Now, the only little bit, in my experience, difficult thing is when the cab arrives, he will call you and he wants to know where you are exactly. And this happened to me, and there was so many cars, and he was calling me all of the time. He was asking, where are you? Where are you? And I'm in the middle of 100 cars. So when you call a Didi, make sure to find a really outstanding spot where you can say, I am here at this spot. Look it up in Chinese. They don't speak English. Tell the guy, I am here. Or write him a text message or something. But look for something he cannot miss when he enters the street. It's a little bit difficult, but it's possible. Alright guys, that was the top 5 must-know things about the Harbin Ice and Snow World Festival 2020. The top 5 informations I wish I would have known before I actually went there. I hope this video was useful for you. If you liked that video, please give me a thumbs up. It's very important for me and it supports my work. Share this video with your friends. Share it on Facebook, on Weibo, on WeChat. It doesn't matter. I'm very happy when you share my video with your friends. Subscribe to this channel because I've been living in Harbin for more than 6 years and I will do many more videos about Harbin. And check out this playlist here. You will see now. And you will find many videos about Harbin. If you have any questions about living, traveling or working in Harbin, just let me know in the comments. I will answer all of your questions. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye. 再见.